taking home one of our family members, elderly, and
An elderly, up there in age.
so riding back, and you know who I'm talking about. It's more on the religious side. So I'm driving back, and I got it's just Apple's. Hey, we notice what you're listening to, so we're gonna play you music we know you like.
The suggestive Apple Music.
So
Nathan, as somebody who you're riding with a religious person, and you're using a app from an Apple company whose whole logo is the apple from Adam and Eve.
Yeah, I was going to say,
you
the
think
forbidden
you should have
fruit.
picked up on this.
Yeah, I'm choosing from the forbidden fruit. It's funny you picked up on that because one of the songs that came on was Number of the Beast. So I was like, oh, skip that. And then
who is that fucking 666 song?
No, it's the name of the song's Number of the Beast. I want to say it's Megadeth.
That sounds like a Megadeth. Okay.
And then Rammstein was immediately after that, the song Deutschland, and I'm like, oh, Jesus, we can't. What are we doing? What are we doing? I can't.
Dude, you are a brave soul for letting Apple just go, oh, we got it, bud. You're like, you got a certain clientele in the car, and you're just like, we'll let it ride. Hey, DJ, spin that shit.
The thing is, nobody's in there. I'm jamming. I'm like, fuck yes.
Yeah.
And then,
Oh, yeah, Rammstein comes on, and you kind of get down. You start having a good
rules.
time.
I don't care.
Rammstein, I have no idea what they're saying. I could be co-signing some horrible things, but goddamn, does that German metal rip.
I've heard them sing in English. They sound like the devil. Whatever you picture the devil to sound like speaking English, that's how they sound, because it is the most... It sounds like they gargle with gravel every night when they're speaking.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God, this is a completely different song.
It's a completely different thing when they do the English version.
Yeah, so, but, no, seriously, it rips. But you go through and I'm like, oh, we can't have that. And the next one's like Murder Bitch or by some weird song. I'm like, oh my. I'm like just skipping so many songs. I mean, I don't know.
Stop on my knob. Like, no,
it was all dude. It was all metal music. That's all I was.
Oh,
it was.
That's even funnier.
So it was just the darkest names, and I'm skipping through, and it's on the screen while I'm driving, so she can see it. And I'm like, fuck.
It throws on some cattle decapitation. You're like, no. They're actually like a Greenpeace band. Like, they're talking about the slaughter of cattle and how we shouldn't eat meat. It's a good message. It just sounds like they're the devil.
Oh, I mean, it's just, like Korn came up. There's all
Is this guy speaking in tongues?
Yes.
Yeah, and they're not the snake tongues you're used to in church.
It's just I mean, Apple did me dirty by playing all the songs that it's like, we know you want to rock out at this time of night. I'm like, no, not right now. Not right.
That's so fucking great.
Yeah, that's where I go, have an AI in your car and send, like, so it can face scan people and be like, oh, that's not normal. Play classical
music. You want AI to start profiling for music?
It's like, hey, play some 60s doo-wop.
Too conservative of face, won't even like Elvis.
I mean...
Too much hip thrusting.
No swing music. All classical.
No swing. Play the waltz. Beethoven's Midnight Sonata.
I mean, I sent you that deal they had on Instagram. They were talking about how Stanford created an AI that can tell, like, your sexual preference just off your facial scan now.
Well, yeah, if you have a miserable face, you're clearly a straight male.
Well, that and it does a black light over your face.
You should exfoliate more. You're really gunked up in the pores.
Blackheads all over your nose.
Blackheads shooting onto blackheads onto you.
Jesus. But yeah, it was just insane. I was just like, the algorithm of this has gotten, quite honestly, too good. And
I think it's getting racist and homophobic. It sounds like it's learning from Twitter too fast.
Oh, you're talking about the AI. I was just talking about my music selection that was going on.
Sorry, I thought you were talking about the AI from Harvard.
AI in Stanford. Okay, let's not give them too much credit. They think they're Harvard now.
Well, that explains why Stanford thinks it works.
So they get them and their fucking tree logo.
I'm sorry, I thought an East Coast school would come up with a thing about trying to figure out who your sexuality preference.
You know what? Now that you say that, is that where the East Coast West Coast beef truly went? It's now
it started with Stanford,
and Harvard, MIT, and Yale.
Yeah, dude, that's where it all started. It started educational beefs first.
Okay.
Our academics are better than yours.
It's insane. And do they still do Letterman jackets? Are they that big of dorks?
Probably. I would imagine so. I don't know. I have a Letterman jacket still. I wish I could wear it. I wish it was acceptable to wear a Letterman jacket.
It's so stupid the way Letterman jackets work, because I got the letter and I got pins for it, but I never got the jacket.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you just keep it. Yeah, you just do it and you just have your little pins each year. You don't get a new letter every time.
Like, looking back on, I'm like, yeah, I was in sports, and what'd they do for you? I mean, they basically gave me stickers.
They gave me an arts and crafts project where I was supposed to stitch this on the jacket. Apparently, I needed to take home ec a little more serious. I could have had a sick jacket.
Oh, man. Instead of home ec, they had me out there building sheds for the elderly in my class.
You built sheds for the elderly?
Yeah, you never had to do that?
No.
Oh, no shit. Yeah, we went out there. I mean, let's be okay.
For wood shop?
I can't remember the class. Maybe.
I never did. We never got to do any cool projects.
It
like
ruled.
That.
All it was me and Sarah, and I just ride with her and just rip butts the whole way over to the construction site.
Fuck yeah, dude! But just like a real that was preparing for what possibly could have been your career path.
It was. And to top it off, it was a time. How You Remind Me was really big, so we were listening to Nickelback Silver Side Up album, just ripping butts on the way over there. It was great. That was a time when we used to make Dan in his little tiny car. How 5 of us got in that thing, I don't know. And we'd all of us smoking with windows up, fucking go racing to Burger King to get the Cineminis, so we could get race all the way back. It was
and then go build a shed.
Yeah, and then go build a shed.
Yeah, you were literally living a blue collar lifestyle.
I was just ripping butts everywhere before school, during.
The only thing you were missing from the modern day blue collar worker was crushing a can of Monster on the way to the job.
Yeah,
site.
those didn't exist. We had
no, they didn't.
We had Stacker 2, man. We were popping pills.
Stacker 2.
What do you need in your adolescent life? Ephedra.
Yeah. That's fucking awesome. Yeah, we never did any of that. We just built little benches and like what was the other thing I made? We built a bench and then something else in wood shop, and that's it. The only other thing that for like a class maybe that was kind of like that, where it was probably some kind of environmental or community class, we had to make a product out of recycled stuff, and I was thinking about this the other day. I took all my broken skateboards and made them into a unsittable chair.
Nice. You made the original sword of the Throne of Swords from Game of Thrones was just broken skateboards. What's that for? That is a seat for Dave Mira.
Well, technically, it's a really good S&M chair because you sit in that, you're gonna get torture yourself because you're getting splinters.
That's how you learn. That's how you learn kung fu under the streets.
It was bad, dude. Yeah, it was. So that's the closest thing. I never got to do any cool outside projects like that.
Yeah, I think they stopped because of people like us. It's just there. You know what's funny is looking back at it, going, "How did no one ever sit me down? And go, dude, quit smoking. What the fuck?
Nathan,
at my age. I couldn't smell it, but I know for damn sure everybody else could.
Nathan, they did. That's why mom and dad kicked you out of the house.
Oh yeah, that did happen.
I don't know why nobody told me not to use tobacco. It's like, why would nobody tell me about the harmful? They did, Nathan. They literally threw you out of the house.
I hate to say this, but I was big on history, and I just got done reading the book that tobacco's good for you. It helps cure all your ailments. And ladies and gentlemen, to prove my point, they're now saying it's not tobacco. No, 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 no. Or let's be fancy for you Harvard and Yale and Stanford people. Nay, I say. The nicotine, apparently, is choice. And they're saying it kills all sorts of viruses. I basically am invincible.
No, dude, nicotine, yeah. Isn't that been the argument for a long time, that it was never nicotine that was the problem? Like, nicotine's an addictive chemical.
Yes.
But it was all the other shit they started throwing in cigarettes.
Yeah.
When a cigarette is basically the hot dog of tobacco forms. They just threw a bunch of extra parts into it.
They do, but goddamn, you know what? I still do this.
Goddamn, do they taste good?
I miss it so much. There's nothing better than on a brisk morning, just a pull of a smoke. Just whoo.
Oh, dude. Just when you're out drunk, a drunk cigarette is, I think, peak human existence. When you're just at the right amount of buzz, you're like 6 beers deep, and then you go rip a heater
and guess
outside.
What? If you have social anxiety and you smoke, guess what? You're overcoming that shit because it is a circle jerk talk the whole time you're outside.
Yeah.
And I just found this out. Somebody brought it to my attention. I didn't hear this anywhere. They were just like, huh. Because I was mentioning when I first quit, I was like, man, anxious as shit. And he's like, yeah, you're basically doing fucking meditation every time you did that. And they explained it like a breathing technique. And I go, what? He's like, yeah, if you did that. And I go, that'd be dumb if I just did it without a cigarette.
No, there's plenty of people. I know people who, the way they quit is they cut a straw, like the end of a straw to like the length of a cigarette. So when they go outside to hang out with people, they keep it in their hand like a cigarette would, and then like breathe in air, because it kept the same routine. But like you said, it's a breathing exercise. They're just not breathing in air. That is crazy when you break it down like that. It is like a meditative state, because how many people, when they don't feel like they feel anxious or whatever, they go out inside and have a smoke.
Yeah, and those people were crazy. At my first office job, the people that smoked, because they gave a smoke break, guaranteed, and those smoke breaks were heavily taken advantage of, because it was like 15 minutes went by, I need to go downstairs for another smoke. They just go out there, and then but it was funny because they get one bad phone call, they're like, smoke break. They're gone.
No, it also makes sense why they used to give cigarettes in psych wards to people. They were just constantly, here, just become a chain smoker. You will be in a meditative state constantly.
You're going to think a lot about things.
Yeah. You're going to have a sick book or an awesome manifesto. One of the two.
You think Kaczynski was able to write that without tobacco? No, sir.
Listen, you got to chief the peace pipe in order to get those kind of sick thoughts.
Makes you think out every word like you're sitting in front of a typewriter. You think Hemingway would have done anything without tobacco? Hell no.
The sound of the buffalo will be replaced with the sound of mechanical feet running across the
You know what?
plains.
Now that I say that, can you imagine Hemingway without cigarettes and just alcohol? Lunacy. All of it.
Yeah. Oh, you get Halloween 2 by John Carpenter.
I was thinking more like a John Romero zombie book and fucking that. It's like, what the hell?
You know what I'm talking about, though. John Carpenter, Halloween 2, he famously wrote fucking so fucked up that it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it would be the same as from like Tarantino's Dusk Till Dawn, where it starts out cool and then all of a sudden it's like, and then vampires. What the fuck happened?
Yeah, I also don't know anything about him. I've never read a piece of Hemingway. I don't know anything about him.
The only thing I know is he liked to party.
In a war. He was in a war. He liked to drink, and a shotgun tasted real good to him one day.
Yeah, it's like who are the two most prolific alcohol and tobacco users? Because I'm gonna say it's got to be Hemingway and Churchill.
Did Churchill drink?
I'm pretty sure he did.
I don't know enough about Churchill, if I'm being honest. I don't know enough. The most prolific smokers
That were successful,
drinkers. Oh, okay.
You have to.
Well, I was gonna say Gerald down the street
no.
is like
you could pick out. Yeah.
shit.
You can't just go look to your local barfly and be like him.
Yeah. Listen, dude, we could have a competition. We could have a local townie.
You know what?
Local drunk.
Wade.
March Madness bracket
Dude.
is a peak idea.
Okay, cool. I was going to take it further and say, let's create our own Olympics. We'll narrow it down. Top 5 states with the best people against the world.
Yeah, dude. I would take that. Well, the America, I don't know. That is a good question. Who do you think has more elite level homeless people? Because that's kind of who I also put in this category. Because homeless people are like on steroids.
I see what you're going to say, but when it comes to, because we're mixing in alcohol, Russia and Canada are going to be a problem.
You think?
Yeah.
What about China? I feel like Chinese homeless people got to be on a fucking level you can't believe.
Well, they could smoke more than us, for sure.
Yeah, but yeah. They do it squatting, and they'll sit in a catcher's position for hours.
I've watched so many videos just scrolling, and they're always smoking. Like, I guess the smoking's like super prevalent still over there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. They haven't got any of the "you can quit" call now.
Yeah.
They have none of those. That is the least state-ran propaganda there.
No.
Once a year they have a, hey, maybe you should stop, and then they move on.
But yeah, I think the good old everybody that is encompassed under the old banner of the USSR, they're vying for gold. I mean,
oh yeah, Eastern Bloc homeless, like drunk homeless people, got to be top tier. I actually agree. Should we do a top 5 here?
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, it's gonna be rough if USA can even make this.
I know this is gonna be a tough one.
Okay, because would you consider Serbia? Right.
Oh, Serbia is like Eastern Bloc for sure.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. That's why I'm like, is that falling under that umbrella? Okay, Turkey.
Oh, okay. Are we just gonna go ahead? Yeah. Well, it's its own country, so Serbia has its own national anthem. So that's its own thing.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure they do, don't they? Is Serbia a sovereign nation?
Sure. I don't know, dude.
Serbia, the Serbian flag, they're a sovereign nation, so.
Okay.
Yeah, so Serbia. So you think Serbia is up there?
I think Serbia is going to be rocking it, dude.
That's a pretty good one. That's a pretty good one. Here's where you kind of forget about this.
Okay.
I think when you're ranking this as far as like U.S. in the scheme of the world, the Alaskan homeless people.
They got nothing else to do. You're right.
Yeah, dude, that's elite level. That's elite. Have you ever seen Cops Alaska Edition? It's the craziest shit ever.
I mean, I forget about them all the time. But oh man,
they're living in porta potties, fucking drinking just straight grain alcohol.
I love how we're picking our test of running Canada as another state in Alaska, because that's what Alaska is.
Yeah. I mean, basically, it already is. Let's be honest, guys. We already got a chunk of you. We got the best chunk, and now we're just like, I guess we'll bring in the rest of you.
Hey, you guys got oil over there? No? We'll come back to you in a couple hundred years.
Yeah. Doesn't smell like freedom here yet. We'll be back.
What's that? You guys hear that? I think Kuwait's calling.
Yeah, so that's I would say, yeah. Yeah. I don't know if I can rank them, but okay, let's see here. We got this is definitely within the top 5, right? So like
we don't need to rank them, but we need the 5.
Yeah,
Alaska might get up there, but I think they're only going to be like 5th or 4th.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I would say they're not in the number 1
Yeah, they're
spot.
not podium.
I'm pretty sure right now Serbia is in
Serbia
the lead.
and Russia. Russia, they drink vodka like it's just water. Right. They're still they drink vodka like the Romans drank wine because their water's poisoned. They're just like,
exactly. And even though like people try to tell them that they're under a dictatorship, I still feel like they're crazy enough they would still swing on cops. You know what I mean? I feel like they're not as scared of authority as like they try to make them like. Isn't it? I was like, every Russian person I've ever seen seems like they would
and
fight.
it's so funny because you look at Russia and this. How cool of a flex is this? In America, they're like, he might have a gun. In Russia, you gotta be like, we're out in the country. You might have a bear.
Right. Russia looks at us and goes, "Oh, you've had one revolution. That's very cute. One revolution. You're such a good boy." I remember my first revolution. We took the entire family, girls and all, and shot them like dogs.
Old Yeller still bring tear to eye.
One tried to escape. Don't know if she's alive or dead.
All I know is Gustav, my bear, he fool.
Because, dude, the Russian history is the craziest shit when you read it. It is a wild part of the world.
Yeah.
China and Russian history is
awesome.
Bonkers.
It's awesome.
It's awesome.
And I don't care what anybody says. You can dog on China all you want. You read their history, and you're like, nah, dude, this is a comic book. And you're like, nah, that's real. That's real.
That is real. This guy made an entire fucking place that has a lava of molten mercury behind it.
Yeah, I was going to say.
That if you open, will kill everybody.
He loved his mercury so much he's buried in it.
You're right. This dude was a fan of Queen before it even happened. Freddie Mercury is behind that wall.
Yeah.
That's why I think China, honestly, they're sleeper on the elite level drunk homeless people.
Yeah, I think they might do an upset. They might finish second or third.
Yeah, and that's like that's a different type of home because like right, like we're not counting like the California or the.
Are they able to include the people with negative social rep?
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's game over. They're first place then.
They already have a ranking system.
The lower you go, the better you are in odds.
Yeah, because they're in like especially I feel like in southern China, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because that's more like tropical near the equator, and like tropical homeless drunk like seems like a completely different level and like commitment level.
Okay.
It seems harder. I don't know why. Cold to me it seems less hard. I guess other than when it freezes and you might die that way, but I don't know.
See, yeah.
Being hot all the time sounds like it'd be fucking awful as a drunk.
It does, and that's why, like, if yeah, that is true. Like, Germany's going to be rough, especially if you do beer. They're taking it.
Yeah. Yeah, but, like, see, that's what, it's not the elite level. It's more of a leisurely homeless in Germany for some reason. I just feel like it's not as stressful.
Das Auto.
Same with, like, Switzerland. Any of those Nordic countries, like, being homeless there is like a fucking vacation.
Yeah. Yeah. Except Denmark, where they're like, all right, we conscript you in to go take over this other country in terms of history.
Right. And it's funny because like a giant swath of the world is like where it's Muslim. They don't have alcohol, so you can't you can't be a homeless drunk really there. Actually, that might sneak them up into the top tier because you got to be a sneaky homeless drunk.
Oh, that is true.
That you have to be a ninja with your alcoholism.
So you're saying we got prohibition entrants?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm saying
they exist. Okay.
Yeah. You go to Saudi Arabia, dude. You're not supposed to have alcohol, but if you're getting it and you're homeless, I mean, pretty elite level.
Okay.
Top tier.
Okay, so by your standards, if we have a gambling underground addition to this, Japan's taking it with the Yakuza members showing
up. Dude, Japanese homeless got to be pretty tight.
Yeah. Yeah.
I bet they're better street performers.
Wait, you going out to see them in Vegas?
Yeah,
right in front of the Golden Nugget.
Yeah, like I just feel like like the New York City like subway performers. I feel like Japan's got those, but they're way cooler.
Yeah, they don't.
like they're way
yeah,
more
unlike
respectful.
I was gonna say they don't stab people.
No, they're just like, we hope you appreciate our art form, and please give us a few dollars so we can get some fucking wine rice, please.
Some sake.
Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. I couldn't remember, but it is rice wine, right? Or rice
It's
whiskey?
rice
I can't
whiskey.
remember. Okay, cool. I couldn't remember which one it
Dude,
was.
if they make white rice wine,
Yeah, I bet you they do.
that'd be interesting to try. Because I've had white sake before.
Yeah,
I thought
they do
I
make
thought it was
rice
milk.
wine. Yeah, for
Oh.
cooking.
Oh, it's for cook.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, you know what? Here in America, we'll drink that too. Because they already drink the fucking mouthwash.
Yeah, and that's why we got elite level drunk homeless.
You never know because their breath always smells minty fresh.
What about mouthwash?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay.
yeah, I think we got a good. think we got a good egg.
Good
there.
5 there. They'd battle it out.
Yeah. Yeah, that was an impromptu top 5 battle there. No idea.
And if anybody's out there saying USA is winning that, you're out your damn mind.
Yeah, I think you're out of your mind. Unfortunately, we're number 1 in a lot of things. I don't think we can beat that.
No shot.
It is funny how often we try to claim that we're like so bad in poverty and stuff, and I'm like, I don't think you guys understand poverty.
No, they clearly don't.
No.
The ones that are saying we're so bad in poverty are like, I had to wait 25 minutes for my Starbucks order. This is ridiculous.
A 40-inch TV costs $200. It's fucking ridiculous.
Dude, TVs are getting stupidly cheap. I like it.
It's so crazy. And no,
like
I like it too. But it's like it is funny that when you hear that, like there's so much people in this country are so poor, and it's like, I know there are people struggling, but then you think about it, you go to Walmart and you go, this is crazy what you can buy here for the amount of money that it takes.
Yeah, you can buy this TV, or you can get 2 dozen eggs.
2 dozen eggs. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
By the way, speaking of eggs, fun fact, Sam's Club today, completely out.
Sam's Club was out of eggs?
Yeah, zilch.
How's that even?
Good point. Yeah, that's what I was
How's that
wondering.
even possible?
Yeah. We've killed too many chickens.
Did that guy from Pennsylvania fucking hurt your shipment of eggs that he stole?
Yes. Yeah. They were earmarked for here.
God damn it. He's taking the whole Iowa egg supply.
Yeah. But
Damn, that's wild.
Yeah. So now they're going to cost like $25 when they come in or something. Oh, we don't got many.
You're going to have to go to Missouri, buy eggs without tax on them.
Yeah, but then you get pulled over by the cops because they assume you got something else.
Yeah. You smuggling eggs? There's an egg shortage. You know that's against the law right now. Trump just signed an executive order to stop egg smuggling.
What are you talking about? We don't care you stopped at a dispensary. We want their eggs, damn it.
We want the eggs, damn it.
They got to stay in state.
Yeah. Hell yeah. That's great. Yeah. So, well, I'm sorry you don't have breakfast this week then. That sucks. I know you're so into your breakfast burritos.
I just been making hard-boiled eggs and egg salad.
Ugh, you're fucking disgusting.
Why? It's amazing.
That's gross. No, that's fucking
two
gross.
hard-boiled eggs in the morning,
No.
and then have some egg salad sandwiches later in the day.
Do you hate your coworkers? What's going on?
I want to work at home more, so I just gas up the place.
Mr. Taylor, we've noticed your body odor has gotten exponentially out of hand.
We're concerned you're producing a dirty bomb.
Dude, your fucking gas has to be an elite level of disgusting right now.
Oh, it's pretty cool. So, fun fact is when you sit on the throne now, you can literally fire with velocity. It's pretty impressive.
Yeah, you're probably shooting out whole eggs like a chicken. They're coming out pickled.
Accurate sound. Accurate sound.
Dude, you are a rancid person. First of all, hard-boiled eggs are fucking disgusting.
Oh, they're
That is
so
one
good
of the
for
most-
you.
No, it's not.
You know
no,
what?
they're not.
I think
they're
that's.
not good
I
for
think
you.
this is what happened. Okay, they finally turn the page and admit eggs are good for you. Then what happens? Everybody's like, "Oh, really?" And everybody like me that needs a cheap, good source of like protein and all that other stuff now has to, create their own at home and have a smoothie. It sucks.
Yeah, that's okay. I think dude. I'm really want to get my own chickens. That's what I want. And then I don't have to go buy it.
Oh, I'd be part of Big Chicken. Okay.
Yeah, I don't have to be a part of Big Chicken, dude. I can just have my own gals out there fucking plopping them out every day for me.
It would be nice. It
Is
really
this a
would
second episode in a row where we're talking about eggs again? Is
Yeah.
this what we've become?
Yeah, because I'm out of eggs currently, and it sucks.
Well, you should be out of eggs. You're part of the problem. You're not even eating them right. You're fucking making hard-boiled eggs. You're disgusting.
Oh, they
I hate
rule.
you.
What? I also make egg salad.
That's even worse. That's just mayo and fucking egg together. That's so gross.
It's so good.
That's disgusting.
so good.
Ugh, dude.
So
Everything about
good.
what you're saying is so wrong.
So good. And
gross.
then some scramby eggs occasionally.
Just the presentation of a egg salad sandwich is the grossest thing.
You
Just
don't
fucking-
present it. You don't come up and open a trench coat and ooh. You
dude,
throw it on a sandwich, and it's a sandwich. You don't go everybody
the
look in this
imagery
bowl.
that it drums, the average imagery it drums up is so gross because it's just people fucking scooping it on bread, spreading it out, putting it on, and then wrapping it in that cellophane. And like back in the day when people used to wrap all their sandwiches in the cellophane.
Okay.
And that's what I think of when I see it, and it just looks gross.
Yeah,
Just
the cellophane
everything about that
the cellophane went
sucks.
away because that's now been co-opted by the S&M community, and that's exclusively used there.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
Okay, baby, I'm done. Are you good? You good? Whew, that was a close one.
That was a close one. Come on, wake up. Okay, yeah. Oh, we had a little too much fun, didn't we?
Oh
Too
shit!
much fun.
Hey, we don't want a whole Army Hammer situation.
Yeah, dude. It's just that's my problem with egg. I just picture that. It's just the grossest. Ugh. And then anytime someone cracks open an egg salad sandwich in public, it smells immediately.
Now that's one thing I never do.
It smells like you're eating a fart.
I will say that I will only eat this at home. I will never take it. It's the same with fish.
Good. At least you have some fucking some shame. You're eating that at home in the dark. It was shamefully eating a fart sandwich. That's what an egg salad sandwich is. It's a fart fucking sandwich.
It's pretty cool to sit out on my deck and eat that with a beer like an American.
That is Nathan. Are you okay? Are you depressed? I didn't realize you were. I'm making fun of you here. I didn't. Are you on hard times? You're eating egg salad out on the balcony, drinking a beer. Is this a cry for help?
I mean, take from it what you will. I'm not going to deny anything.
My God, Nathan, buy some ramen. Eat a Happy Meal. Ramen, at least
wait,
top ramen.
wait.
is
In the
Happy.
name itself, it says I can't have it. Okay,
Yeah.
you have to be happy.
Oh, dude, I didn't realize you were crying for help that bad, my friend. I'll come visit you. Jesus Christ, I didn't need you to throw.
I should start sending you the videos I watch. Maybe that's playing a factor. I don't know what's going on.
No, dude, that's how. Nathan, next time if you're feeling down or whatever, and you
Okay,
feel
hey,
like
I
you
was
need
feeling
to
down.
actually-
My friend sent me because he's a firefighter. Dude jumped off a 4-story building, hit the cement, and then a car came and hit him. I've never laughed harder. I told him, that dude gotta buy one, get one. Holy shit.
Was that Method Man's best friend from How High that you watched die?
I don't know.
Ivory, I got your back even if I got hit by a bus. Matter of fact, your ass didn't even get hit by a bus. Holy shit! What a fucking way to go that is.
Right?
Yeah, your buddy sent you that?
Yeah.
That's a. I don't know if that's your friend. I think he sent you a snuff film.
No, it wasn't the whole video. It was the aftermath.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Well, Nathan.
Also a good album by Dr. Dre.
Yeah. Goddamn. Well, Yeah, you need to stop buying eggs because it's making you do depressing things. I'm thinking the egg guy.
Nope. I need more eggs. The more bird flu I get in my system, the stronger I am.
Is the side effect of bird flu depression? Is that how you can tell?
I'm depressed.
Bark. Depressed chicken.
Oh, dude.
Bark.
If you could buy depressed chickens, that would rule. Bark,
You can find them. They're at all of those mass enclosures. They're all depressed.
Imagine having like a depressed rooster. I'm trying to figure out what that even sound like.
Cockadoo.
Cockadoo, I'm gonna kill myself.
I don't. What's the point? No, that's one of the reasons. So, like, I saw a guy who's a chicken farmer claiming that there really isn't a true chicken shortage in the way that they're saying it. Like, there is a chicken shortage of them being able to lay eggs, right? But they're not dying from the bird flu at these places. This is what he claims, right? This is he's claiming it's because they're dying of neglect, right? And because they're being neglected. No, they're being neglected because there are.
The roosters forgetting all of their anniversaries. Okay, I get it.
Jiminy Christmas. No, but they're not getting like the proper vitamins they're supposed to and stuff, and then being in those type of enclosures that are like the mass producing farms, like they don't get out and they don't move, so they're depressed and then they have weakened immune systems because of that, and that's why the bird flu and ultimately kills them, is what he's saying. So, which is funny because he tried to claim it's not the bird flu that's killing them, it's neglect. But eventually, the bird flu is what kills them.
Yeah.
It's like, you just fucking did a quick 180 there, bud.
Your excuse smells worse than my gas.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what to do about chickens, and I'm not going to sit here and act like I know what to do. So
I know what to do. Give me those tasty eggs.
Don't give Nathan any more eggs, people. He doesn't deserve. He doesn't
I don't deserve
making it fucking hard-boiled eggs.
Hard-boiled.
He's making depressing meals, people, and we can't afford to have him depressed.
I get them from the farm, so that way occasionally I get some chicken inside my egg.
Make some ramen and crack an egg into it. Feel fancy.
You know, I've been reading the internet, and they say ramen's really bad for you because there's all these little microscopic bugs on it, because if you get it and you put it under the telescope that can see into space, you can see microbes.
Oh, you mean germs?
Yeah. Those fucking dorks telling me
there's
no good.
When did germaphobes start writing articles on everything?
Since they got us to believe the pandemic.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Anyway, well, I hate all of these people. I hate them all. Anyway, what else is happening besides you fucking gassing up your entire office space and then trying to go home?
Well, police are currently looking for somebody that urinated all over a bar.
Oh, finally.
Yeah.
Somebody doing the Lord's work.
Yeah. Guy was well hydrated.
Yeah. Well, you know what? You ever go to a bar and you're trying to get into the bathroom and it's just never open for whatever reason? I think this is just a form of protest. It's like, make unisex bathrooms then, because there's never... Jeff, when's the last time a woman was in here? Okay, we're in a dive bar. Nobody come in here.
The dude found his own unisex bathroom, and guess what? It was wherever he was standing. He just pissed everywhere.
I like it, dude.
I like it, too, because it reminds me of the South Park episode where there are firefighters putting out the fire.
Wee woo, wee woo.
Yeah. So, this guy just walks around pissed, and they're like, oh, not only is this disgusting, it's incredibly disrespectful to the staff and patrons. To which I say, there are people that would pay for this experience, good sir.
Yeah. He's just doing a little wet work. If he had taken the time and held his piss and posted on Craigslist, he might have made $1 or $2 off of that haul.
He's a big Bon Jovi fan. Everything's slippery when wet.
Let's keep our local establishments a place for good times, not a biohazard cleanup, police said.
Yeah, and let's be honest. It was a good time for him.
Yeah, are you telling me you think piss is a biohazard now?
It's
Is
sterile.
it technically? It's sterile, right?
I thought
and he
so.
likes the taste.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out how to work that in.
Yeah, I think that cost being a little high. Sounds like somebody believes that ramen has bugs on it. Yeah, no, man. I mean,
Maybe he was engulfed in a deep conversation about how he believes aliens built the pyramids, and he was at a a very important point, and he's like, I can't leave this conversation now, and then he just started. I can create circles with my urethra.
I think they're looking for the former editor-in-chief of Breitbart based off of that photo.
Oh, shit.
I think that's Steve Bannon. I think he's peeing on bars now.
Now you say
Does this
that?
article
Yeah.
say he heiled Hitler while he was peeing?
Yes, it does.
No,
right
there
here,
it is.
like,
Oh,
no.
right there. That is in the
Weird.
police report.
This dude.
Yeah. You think I wonder if it's one of those things. Have you ever had to pee so bad you've threatened somebody that you're going to piss somewhere you're not supposed to?
I've done that in like urinal lines. I'm like, dude, how bad do you have to go? Because I'm about to go like in my pants.
Yeah.
Can I please go? Like if I'm behind the person that's next.
Right.
I've done that.
Yeah, that's okay. That's an emergency. No, I'm saying like you ever threaten somebody with like I'll piss on you or I'll piss over here.
No, but I have been so drunk that I woke up in the middle of the night and I tore everything out of my closet and pissed in the closet.
Oh, that's a classic move. That happens to more people that I know than it should.
Yeah.
I've heard that story from multiple people, and makes me think that there's a real like caveman DNA thing that's like ingrained in.
I need
a
to mark
couple
my
people.
territory in my room.
I need everybody to know that these are my K-Swisses.
Yeah. The fun part was I pissed all over a sound system, like the surround sound. I was like, so I really wanted everybody to know that was mine.
Yeah. Yeah, because when I was so I wasn't like drunk or anything like that. So, but I remember in high school, I had to pee really bad in a class, and I told the teacher, I was like, "Hey, may I please go to the bathroom?" And she told me I couldn't go, and she was just being really dumb about it.
You
for
got a
whatever
Mountain Dew
reason.
bottle I can borrow?
I literally threatened. I said, "If you don't let me go to the bathroom, I'm pissing in that trash can in the corner." And she goes, "No, you're not." And I stood up and walked to the garbage can and started to and she's like, okay, fine, you can go. I don't know how I didn't get in more trouble for that. Like, I don't know how I didn't get reported to the office.
That's the one thing I never understood about school is them being the Gestapo about using the restroom. It's like, when you gotta go, I'm sorry, you gotta go.
You want to relieve your bowels? I say nine.
Just watching Glorious Bastards this weekend, speaking of that.
Yeah, I don't know why they had to give you the hall pass. That was always an absurd object for whatever goddamn reason.
Yeah, it was as close as to being from like if you're out in the boonies and you go to a gas station, they give you the key with a hubcap attached to it.
Right. I don't understand. See, this is what I always thought would be a good idea, because the whole point of the hall pass, right, is it's big, it's ridiculous, you know who it belongs to based off the class, and it's supposed to make sure they come back, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's the whole point. I always thought it would be a smart idea to make a hall pass a basketball. Because because I know it'd work on
Because
me.
if you
I
give
have
it to
ADD
any
brain.
guy, they're
Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna know where he is in the hallway at all times.
Oh, he's coming
even
back.
If he tries to run, even if he tries to run away.
Okay, he's
You're gonna
walking.
hear the squeaks of the shoes too.
Oh, dude, he just did a Euro step. I heard that.
That's traveling. We don't play that shit in school.
Oh, he met his friend. Spin move. I heard it.
That was a bounce pass.
Yeah, he met somebody.
Oh, somebody pulled the fire alarm. He must be on fire.
Oh, I heard the alley-oop and the slam on top of the lockers.
Yeah, that's like I'm telling you, I always thought that was a good idea if you want to keep track of, because there's no kid who would have been able to resist dribbling through the hallway.
Yeah, that or well, they wouldn't be able to because things would break. But give them just a baseball so you could go out there and do your fucking. I'd just be like, all right, hey, meet me in the hallway at this time. I'm going to be Hideo Nomo.
Yeah. Actually, the basketball would be a bad idea because eventually bad kids would just drop kick that into the teacher's door that they don't like. Just boom.
Yeah.
But
I have nothing to
hilarious
add because I would totally do that.
Yeah, that's that. I was just thinking about what you would do with it because I know me, I'd just be dribbling. I'd just be like having fun.
You want to know what I'd truly do? At that age, I guarantee you, I'd come back in there, think fast, just
right in somebody, just
right in
the
teacher's
most popular
face.
girl. No, you do it to the popular girl and watch her fucking break her nose. That's for not going to the prom with me, Amanda.
I feel like this is not. You just turned it into the Brady Bunch. Martha.
Marsha.
Oh, is Marsha?
It's
I thought it was
Marsha.
Martha.
No, it's Marsha.
Oh, I'm thinking of the Cooking Channel. Sorry.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I remember that was like always the funniest part about dodgeball in high school is when you hit the popular kids.
So I got to experience both because when I was younger, I still had the rubber balls that you got, so you could and it just fucking it'd leave welts on people. And then when we got older in high school, they had those foam ones. Well, me and every other guy in there that was anyone athletic learned real quick, I'll make these go fast. And you mush them down to the size of a baseball and you launch these. And they would, they'd mid-air, they'd finally go, but they'd slam against the wall if you missed so hard you could tell, yeah, that's going to fucking hurt.
Yeah. They were more deadly, I think, if you did them right.
Yeah, because they rose. Like you threw them at low, and then they come back up when they inflated. It was a nightmare.
Oh yeah, dude, so funny. Oh man, I loved it. It was so funny hitting people like that.
Oh yeah, and my favorite was the group of dorks in the back that were always talking, not paying attention.
Wham, wham. So good.
Gym ruled.
Gym was a good time. Anyway. Well, I hope Steve Bannon doesn't get he's out there pissing, serial pisser now. How the mighty have fallen.
There's also, staying on topic of students, there's a student that sparked a fire while he was trying to hide his inflatable girlfriend from his roommate.
My favorite is they call it an inflatable girlfriend. Like, come on. Yeah. Do you think he was taking it out on dates? He's just
he was taking it out in the car so he could get in the the carpool lane though. I guarantee you that. Click click.
He was trying to hide his inflatable girlfriend from his roommate. Was he like he keeps touching you, doesn't he? He's like trying to be controlling of his.
You can't just use my girlfriend, Brad. I mean,
she doesn't like to be touched like that.
Only by me.
So what did he do? Was he trying to like burn the evidence? Fuck.
Well, I think when I tell you where it is, you're gonna change your tune a little bit because this was a Chinese student.
No. Oh, okay.
So he's trying to keep his social credit up. He can't be seen with that probably.
Dude, let's be honest. If it happened in China, the credit score already hit when he put the credit card down. They tracked that payment. They were like,
well, isn't it like a social credit?
Yeah, I know. That's why I was just joking. When he put the credit
card
down.
Wow, that went over my head. I'm just like,
they track the payments.
Okay, you know what? I'm stupid. Okay, I didn't get it.
Yeah, clearly.
Yeah.
You can tell you got hit by dodgeballs. Anyway.
Yeah.
So it was a Chinese student tried to hide his inflatable girlfriend from his roommate, setting the blow-up doll on fire. Oh, God. She caught chlamydia.
It's okay. He had Valtrex on him. Safe bet.
AKA a fire extinguisher that they slapped a Valtrex sticker on.
It's their version of a Supreme sticker. Cool.
Yeah. Okay, this did happen in Central China. Oh, dude, his credit score is going to go, his social credit score is going to get dinged so hard for this one.
No, they'll probably be like, you know what? That's what we used to do back in the day. Or let's raise it.
Yeah. The student roommate arrived home unexpectedly, leading to a panicked student. Oh, man,
Yeah.
dude. He thought he had more time.
It's just plastic. It's going to melt, right?
Yeah. Who identified that has not been released, set the doll on fire in the hallway, sparked a big blaze, and set off the fire alarms. Oh, my God.
Now, the funny
Dude,
thing is,
he just threw it on fire. Did you imagine, like, you're just in a panic and you throw a full... Like, so many people probably thought somebody came out of a room on fire. You just
Well,
throw
and that's-
a fucking body shape.
the entire time I'm reading this, and the last sentence you just said, I go, man, if this was in Colorado, people would think this was about something totally else.
Yeah.
It sparked a big blaze. Sick.
Sick. A security guard contacted the fire department, which extinguished the fires before the property was damaged or students were hurt. The dormitory later said a statement about the incident, warning students from doing the same. Hey, if you guys have other fuck dolls on here, please don't light them on fire and throw them into the hallway.
Yeah,
like they're
and then
bags
it
of
said
dog
like,
shit.
hey, don't use open flames to handle silicone items or other flammable materials. And it says items that are no longer needed can be put in the rubbish bin. I take offense of it being called a rubbish bin.
Rubbish bin. That's what I call my hanky. Oh.
Hey, just because she's been your rubbish, because she's rubbing it all right.
The ripping and the tearing. Oh my God, that's fucking, man. That might be. That is, I think, the only reason I think a lot of dudes actually don't get shit like that. Like the
You can't get
whether
rid
it
of
be
the evidence
pocket
quick
pussies.
enough.
Oh no, dude! The pocket pussies, robot.
No,
the
pocket
sex dolls.
pussies. At least there's nighttime in which you can throw it like a flare and just be like, ah.
But then there's DNA evidence. You still have to clean it.
Oh no, like you've said before, you're never cleaning.
Nobody's cleaning. That's why I'm saying you can find out whose it is. Like, you don't want to be chucking that. But that's the reason why, dude. Is like you get caught with that stuff. It's weird how like the stigma for like girls to have those kind of toys non-existent. Nobody bats an eye at it. If a dude has it though, they are it's over.
You're
It's
done.
over.
Dude,
Harikari.
have you seen the ones? I was baffled by this. Okay, because I've seen they've gotten crazy. Admittedly, with them, they have the full-size ones you can buy of porn stars. You can buy the porn star's ass and all that stuff.
That's the craziest
No,
one. I remember seeing that. Okay, hold on.
Okay.
I have to say this. I saw the ones where it was like the full ass.
Yeah, and
before.
that's just chopped in the
Yeah,
the waist.
and I remember going like, at first, I remember the first time I saw it, I was like, oh, that'd be kind of cool. And then I thought about the aftermath of after you got done, like looking at that, just going, what
I
the
have to
fuck
clean
done?
it. I have to clean. How do I clean this?
You just gotta take an ass.
You gotta
wash
get
it
those
like a baby
yellow.
in the
You gotta get one of those yellow rubber gloves and just.
You gotta wash it in the sink.
You got one of those things you stick in the baby bottles, those little brushes. To,
Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah. Well, I just imagine the shame, like you just laying on the floor, or like in your. Just
No, the
seeing
only
that, you're
shame
just
is
like,
if anybody else sees that, and then you're like,
Well, yeah, where do you hide that? You just
uh,
got to pay your cheeks up in the closet.
you put it right above your fireplace
Yeah.
trophy.
You hang it up on the ceiling like those moon stars, like those glow in the dark stars.
Yeah.
You're like, it's a full moon.
But you have one of these on those little conveyors, so you push a button and it just lowers to you.
Yeah. Like a disco ball.
Yeah. But no, that's not the weirdest one I've seen. The
Okay.
weirdest one I've seen is they started making what I can only describe as Tinkerbell-sized fuck dolls.
Oh my god.
So it's a full body, but it's itty bitty tiny. And I'm like, who is this for? This is psychotic.
People who want to feel like King Kong.
I'm taking you up the Empire
I'm
State,
taking you to
baby.
the Empire State Building, baby. Girl, you ever been up this high?
Like Limp Bizkit, I'm taking you to the top of the tower.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, dude. Yeah, it's like because there's like a weird there is a weird subculture of people who are into like giant play is what they call it. And like
What the fuck is that?
dude, there's
Is that
like,
what it sounds like?
Yeah. where it's like girls Photoshop themselves as like
So you gotta
giant...
be. Are you like? I'm trying to do this mathematically in my
You
head.
describe what you think.
Okay,
it is,
what
and
I'm
then I'll
thinking
tell
is
you what it is.
it's Kevin Durant size. So you're like 6'9", and you're with Tila Tequila, who's like 5 foot.
Okay. Yeah. No. That is like irrational in reality, kind of. What they really do, Nathan, is they want these girls to seem like they're gaijins. So the girls Photoshop themselves as like over giant towns,
okay.
and then they Photoshop the guy in running, and like they're into that. That's what the whole
So they dress up as Godzilla, and the guy's got to climb up.
Not even that. They're
Oh.
just giant women.
Okay, well, when you said gaijin,
I
wait,
know. Well, because the size
isn't
of Godzilla.
it's kaiju. It's gaijin. Gaijin is
I'm
what they
starting
say
to
in
like a
Tokyo.
Wilo.
That's what they say in Tokyo Drift. It means outsider.
Oh yeah, you're
You
right. My
gaijin.
bad.
Which, hey,
My bad, dude.
Japan, much better name for Scott Hall and Kevin Nash, or to come in to be the gaijins instead of the outsiders. It just sounds better.
It does sound better. No, yeah, you're right. I did want to
Kaiju, though.
I was wrong. Kaiju. Yeah, you're right. I couldn't remember, but anyway, that's the whole thing. Is like they're just giant. That's just what people are into. I don't know. It's a weird fucking thing. I don't get it.
Okay, man, I really thought it was like cosplay shit. Like it's an off branch of being a furry, but instead they're lizard people.
It's people who love Photoshop.
Wait, it can't be lizard people. That's a different thing.
Yeah,
But they're Godzilla.
Yeah, no, it's just people who love Photoshop for some reason, and just I don't know.
Just read a book. Like what the fuck are we doing?
I don't know
People-
anymore, dude.
I feel like all the kinks have been claimed, and people are just pissed. Like secretly,
People are bored.
that too.
Yeah.
Well, there's big
you know where
pharma medication for that.
Yeah. You know where you'll never be bored though, Nate?
No, punitgame.com, because we got our entire library there for free at your fingertips. Check that out at punitgame.com. Also, while you're out there just a searching the webs, you can, for you old people, it's a www.youtube.com. You can go check out YouTube. Type in that search bar, Comic Wade Taylor, that man. Again, that's Comic Wade Taylor with no spaces. And then you get clips of this show, his show, Not Worth the Time, plus, more importantly, his stand-up clips. So like and subscribe, get notified of updates there. Back on punandgame.com, get some merch.
That's right, everybody. Hop over to the Pun and Game shop where you can get some t-shirts, hoodies, mugs, stickers, all sorts of cool stuff to represent your favorite shows here at punandgame.com. So don't forget to get yourself something nice and use promo code WGAF. That's promo code WGAF, and that gets you free shipping at checkout.
Yeah, they found it. I had to burn the apartment down again. We're out. Peace.
Don't let your roommates find that stuff.
Who is him?